Is that Chris?
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. As cliche as it sounds and as simple as this may seem, it's very simple, y'all. Do not get on a boat in deep water if you cannot swim or if you don't have a life jacket. A lot of situations could be avoided so much. And I feel like this situation in one now the worst thing about this is literally, bro, she passed away and her last story was literally her having fun on the beach. And you could tell that this situation, just by the way the wind was blowing, how thin the rails was, bro, they had no chance. And the crazy thing to find out that it was just more than one boat that was acting up just shows you that, bro, this was just a bad day on the lake. But it could have easily been avoided if everybody just had on life jackets. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Man, what is good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Lucas J here, y'all. Back with another video, man. And today, y'all, we got a crazy and a very wild and sad video to talk about. Now, I've been seeing this story trend all over social media, like literally since yesterday on Facebook. And it seems like we got a Chicago hairstylist on the roster. Now, it seems like this video has been trending on social media. This story, man, pretty much a popular Chicago hairstylist has passed away after drowning in the lake during the little black yacht weekend in Chicago. But the crazy thing about it is that, you know, people are saying that, you know, her last story is what makes it scary, because literally she posted a story and then boom, all chaos broke loose. And a lot of people are pointing fingers, and some people trying to say that they pushed her in there. It just, the whole situation crazy. Now we're gonna get into it and we're gonna talk about it and break everything down. But just real quick, y'all know my little routine. Just hit that like button, you feel me? Comment, tap in if you tap in down below, man, and also smash that noti bell. So for one, you can be notified anytime I drop a video, and I can also just keep y'all updated on the situation in general, bro. Now, before we get into this crazy video, y'all know I gotta shed some light on somebody, and I gotta shout out somebody, man. Shout out to 380 Fro, man. He's an up and coming YouTuber, and he's ready to get put on. Now, as y'all see, man, he make music, but he also make just regular content himself, man. Y'all go tap in with him. He got some very good content, bro. You know, check out his music. He from Duval County, feel me? 904 in the building. Y'all go show love to him. Go like his video, subscribe to his channel, turn on notification bells, go tap in, tell him I sent y'all, and if y'all want y'all channel anything promoted, DM me on IG. Now let's get back to this video. Now, as I said, man, we got a very popular Chicago hairstyle that goes by the name of Zahrie Walls, man. Has been trending all over social media after she reportedly passed away after drowning in the lake after she was on a boat during like some type of yacht. Now, long story short, from my research, from what I see, it seems like pretty much they had something called Black Yacht Weekend in Chicago. I guess that's something they do there. And pretty much it was like a bunch of people out there on the Lake Michigan with their yachts, just, you know, pretty much just enjoying their time and having fun. And, you know, things went left. Now, pretty much Chicago PD responded to, you know, dozens of water rescues, and reportedly at least 3 people had, you know, drowned or whatever the case may be, but sadly she wasn't the one that made it. Now the article reads, Zahrie Walls, a stylist, has died from a deadly fall from a yacht into Lake Michigan Navy Pier during a Black Yacht Weekend. First responders across Chicago responded to at least a dozen water rescues and possible drownings along the lakefront, including rescues at Navy Pier, 63rd Street Beach, in the Playpen. CBS News reported at least 3 people were hospitalized after being pulled out of Lake Michigan. Now, it seems like this story was trending because, like I said, you can see her last story. You can see her pretty much on the yacht with no life jacket on a, like some type of boat or whatever, with very thin rails, and her friends having fun. And it was low-key just a recipe for disaster, bro.
Girl, you know that you're a 10 like DJ. Tell that nigga spit some bad by purse. Or stuff back on my
Now, the story that everyone is saying is that pretty much she flipped over in the yacht. Her and, like, I think they said another person flipped over or whatever, but they ended up making it. But everybody and their mom tried to save her, and sadly, she did not make it. Now, this is crazy because, like I said, you know, you can see them having fun, you know, throwing butt, doing what they doing, but literally nobody have a life vest on. And fun fact, I don't know if y'all know this, you know, for one, Anybody that ever been to a beach or something, you know that, bro. It can be warm outside. You get to a beach, it will get cool. It's like the breeze get like get bigger. Like I don't know what it is. Something about water. And I know this may sound crazy. I'm not smart, man. I ain't been to school in a while, but I know, you know, when that breeze hit that water, it make the waves very stronger. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know, it just make it very difficult, not only just for you, but also for your boat. If you don't got a real big yacht, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like a lot of people had their own private yachts or whatever. So that's why they were able to do what they do. Cause I'm thinking in my head, like, why don't, you know, like there's no way that the company is not watching them or have some type of safety protocol or something. But come to find out, people bring their own private yacht. So that's the reason they ended the way it ended. Now, this also is crazy because this girl was the best friends of Kanika Jenkins. A lot of y'all may not remember who she is, but back in 2017 or 2018, if I'm not mistaken, you know, she passed away after down at a hotel, and that whole situation was so crazy. I remember everybody trying to break everything down, trying to talk about people, seeing people through glasses, but she ended up passing away, and they found her like in the deep freezer in Chicago, and she happened to be the best friend of her. And not only she died the same month as her friend, you know, but like 6 days later. Now, what's wild about this is not only, like I said, you know, it was something called Black Yacht Weekend. A streamer that goes by the name of Perfect, you know, Lil Perfect, Perfect Laughs. She was also there, and there was a situation where, you know, her boat pretty much had some problems, and she was telling, you know, first responders to get them off the boat, and she don't play like that because, you know, I guess things that got ugly.
Coming to save us? They coming to save us? Yeah, please. Fucking please. I'm off this bitch. Oh my granny, I don't play with shit like this. Oh, that shit hurt. I'm gonna pull that bitch. Fucking please. Please. It's stuck. The anchor's stuck. The anchor's stuck. Help. What the fuck did they fucking?
I they won't pass us.
He's talking about when it's dangerous location.
Stop the boat. It's a boat. They can't just stop and walk across the street.
Now, as y'all see, you feel what I'm saying? It seems like it was just a rough day to be on the lake. You know what I'm saying? It seems like the winds were heavy, and you know, things like that happen. You know, a situation happened where, you know, 9 times out of 10 on that average day, it might not happen like that. But you know, sadly, she just caught, you know, the bad end of the stick that day. But the worst part about it is, like I said, bro, the average person cannot swim that be on them boats, you know. And it sounds crazy because you would think, you know, someone that's going into deep water like that, you at least know how to swim somewhat. But the crazy thing about that is also, even if you know how to swim, bro, them currents are so strong, it can literally push you away. Like, swimming can only get you so much. When them currents are strong like that, especially due to like the weather, whatever, how strong the wind's blowing, bro, like really nothing you can do, you know. So I don't even play with deep water. Fun fact about y'all, like, fun fact about me, you know, I'm pretty much traumatized. My homeboy, Vince, y'all can go look him up. Matter of fact, y'all can go look him up y'all self. Y'all think I'm lying, go text for confirmation. This is my homeboy, like my childhood friend, 1_Lil V. It was a situation where when I was like in the 8th grade, you know, pretty much we snuck at a pool that we weren't supposed to be at. And I kid y'all not, bro, long story short, he basically drowned. A man came out of nowhere and saved him. But from that point on, bro, I've never really been in deep water. I do not play with deep water, no way, shape, or form. And I'll tell you right now, you will never see me go on a yacht, bro, period, in the middle of the ocean. And if I do, I got on 3 life jackets. When I went on my first cruise, I went to sleep my life jacket every night. So I don't play with deep water. So I feel like you going on a yacht or whatever in deep water like that with no life jacket just so you can have fun, it's crazy, bro. You know, and I understand, you know, a lot of people just want to, you know, go out, you know, it's sunny outside, it's good to be in the water, you want to show off for social media and all that. But hey, bro, life is deeper than all this. Life is way more important than just some flicks on social media, you know. A very unfortunate situation, bro. And I ain't gonna count. I went on her page was slick, booming. Like, she had a nice little, you know what I'm saying, she do frontals and do wigs. She actually had a nice little page or whatever. She had something going for herself. So a very unfortunate situation, but I did hear that a lot of people tried to save her life. So that's the sad part about it, man. Rest in peace to her, bro, and prayers for their family. You know what I'm saying? Let this be a message to a lot of people, man. Take your life serious, man. Take safety precautions first. Like, it is very serious, bro. That water is nothing to play with. And a lot of times, bro, when you go out there in that water, bro, depending on how deep you is, bro, people can't even come get you, bro. So shit ain't nothing to play around with, bro. No cap, man. But y'all put in the comment section, rest in peace to this beautiful queen. Give me y'all thoughts and opinions. And if you're from Chicago or know a little more about the situation, put in the comments more. I will keep y'all updated on this situation. I don't know everything. I'm just a YouTuber that's reporting on what I see, bro, and doing my proper research. Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Lucas J. Thank God for another day, man. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. Christ loves y'all so much more than I ever will. Stay safe, y'all. Yeah, bro. I'm out, man.